will now be recorded.
Okay. So last class we had been discussed what is digital marketing, what all those important things and all. I hope all understood with the topics. So you can able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. So today's section, what we'll be discussing, relevant to the process of digital marketing and what are the important roles we have to understand. So those things and all it will be covered in this section. So first one, we are going to start with digital marketing process. Okay, so where we have to know the process, mainly we have 7 steps where we have to follow when I'm using on the digital marketing. Okay, so can anyone tell me what is digital marketing process?
Target audience,
Sorry?
Target audience,
Okay,
choose platform,
okay,
creating
create
content,
content,
exactly. So we have to target the audience, and first thing we have to understand the business goals. Okay, so before starting with any marketing, we need to understand like what the product and how the service we are going to begin to sell that product. So where we have to target on the customer. Okay, so before starting with marketing, first thing we should understand so what product we are going to sell. So whether we are giving a product or we giving the service. So this is the first concept. And then we have to target the customer. Okay. Then what is the business goal? Okay. So where we have to think about how to increase our number of sales. So that number of sales which comes under where, for example, let's say that increase the sales. So next I have to increase my website where the traffic. So what is website in the sense the number of people who visit our website so that the people will be aware and they'll be looking all the information through the websites. So that is the main thing, and then where we have to know how to generate the leads and then we build our brand awareness. So that looking at the brand where we get the number of a customer to reach our number of sales. And so let's say that if I go to any particular browser, so let's say that I'm looking for NICT computer, or if I type only computer education, so center near me. So this is a way of typing where I do come across. So where you can see it is showing as a sponsored result as a just dial. So again, if I scroll it down, where you can see we are getting the different places. For example, now here you can see NICT. So once if I click on NICT, it will redirect to their particular reviews. So the person will come to know, okay, these are the particular person who has given the reviews plus the information which has been given through that particular website. So again, if I scroll it down, where you'll be seeing more information on that. Suppose if I say NICT download. So once if I click on the website where it will redirect to that particular landing page. So where you can see we have home, about us and the courses. So it will increase my number of person to visit on my particular website. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I can give you some example. Let's say that like we have a bakery, so wants to, so where I have to increase online cake orders. So in that, what I'll do is I'll get more followers on Instagram page. So Instagram is a page where we'll be getting number of followers to work on that particular product. So first digital marketing process. Now you understood how the business goal we are going to start and how the business is going to achieve in their sales revenue to generate the leads. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so just make a note on this digital marketing process. The first step is understanding the business goal. So once it is completed, let me know so that we'll go to the next topic. So you have done with that.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Okay. So next is identifying the target audience. So target audience is what? For example, let's say that we are going to detail the profile. So how we are going to detail the profile? By identifying the a person's age or a gender, location, or what kind of education. So this and all where we have to identify before working on the target audience. Okay, so now we have to identify. So we are identifying target audience. So in other word, we call it as the customer persona. So this is the main thing where we are going to get the list of the person's details so that it is easy for to target on that person. So first thing where we have to get the complete profile. So that complete profile which indicates with the idle for the customer. Okay. So first one where age, then what is the gender, then we are going to look for the location. So what is the education, what all the interest plus online behavior. So let's assume that I have a person called as ABC. Her age is around 22 and she lives in Bangalore. Okay. So now she is interested on the fashion. So she is getting a fashion relevant interest on the Instagram. Online shopping she wanted it. So what is a problem? She have to get with the affordable price. So that is our where we are going to target that particular person. So we have to get that particular person to reach to get more relevant products on that. So this is how we are going to target on the person. So let's say that if I go back to the Google, suppose if I am going to search for affordable trendy cloth. So once if I click on this, where you can see list of the websites which is coming forward. So there's an all it's a paid promotions. So some are very organic method also it will be there. So once if I scroll it down, where it will be getting more products relevant to it. So now Meesho is one of the trending in the market. So once if I click on that, it shows me the a collection of products. So where you can see the range which starts from 281, 291, and where you can see the reviews also. So 25 plus reviews. So now here we have 5573. So this is how we have to target on the people to get more relevant product to sell on our online. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now it's all about. So this helps marketers decide where and how to advertise. So this is the main strategy where we are going to target on the audience. So I hope you understood what is identifying on the target audience. So next. So next is we need to research on the competitor. So research on the competitor means like let's say that we have to understand the
Ma'am,
yes.
can you scroll up for a minute?
Yeah. Still more or identifying target?
Enough, ma'am.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Okay, writing down.
Noted, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so next one we are going to discuss with the market research. So market research on the competitor. So where we have to analyze. So how we are going to analyze? For example, first thing, as we know that we have to understand the customer needs. That is the first point. Next, so we have to analyze the competitor. As I told you, once if I browse something, if I come back, where you can see we have many competitors where they're popping up at the first page. So this is how we will reach on our particular website so that it will get more relevant products to reach the a person. So branding also plays an important role over here. So we have to find market trend. So what is the trend? What is booming in the market? So those things we have to analyze. So then we have to analyze on competitor. So this and all it is important. Suppose if I am selling my product around 100 rupees, so I have to reduce around 95, and that's how our customer will come to our page to increase with the number of revenues. Okay, so how we are going to analyze? So can anyone tell me how to analyze the research on the competitor?
When you're searching for your target audience, you would technically be finding similar businesses to it. So you can find out what aligns with your business and how you are different from them. So you need to find out who your competitors are and how you are different from them.
Okay. Anyone else? So first thing, we have to check our competitor websites. So as we are going to compare the pricings. So first thing, we analyze the websites. So once if I come back, where you can see, so for example, I'm searching for one particular product. So if I go for the shop for women cloth, so now you can see the same product. I can take a pic and I can analyze in my particular website so that it will come to know that what is the variation. So that is the first thing where you have to analyze. Plus, which is important to have the social media content. It's all about how we are going to give the catchy words so that they have to buy. Maybe the word you're going to use it as what we call it as a tagline. So that is also matters over here. So now what I do, like I'm using the word called as affordable trendy cloth. So if I click on that, the people has where you can see the list of the options which is popping up. Top 10 shopping websites in the cloth business, cheap online. So you have to use in such a way where people will be searching on the website. Okay, so next is what we have to know about the pricing. So pricing strategy is also important for us. Plus, moreover, we check with the customer reviews. So customer reviews, as I told you, once if I click on the Meesho product, so again if I scroll it down, now you can see the price and followed by the ratings. So again if I scroll it down, where you can see the ratings relevant to the images. So that's how the people buy the product in a cheaper rate. Same image I can compare with other website, it might be the higher, but I prefer to go to this particular website. Is that clear? So what we, for example, if I say that I'm looking for an online coaching institute, so what all I'm going to look for? First thing, it comes to my mind, I need to have a less price of the course fee. Plus, I do go and check in the YouTube videos whether they have uploaded any videos. Plus, I do come across with the student reviews. So this and all, it is matters to get our a customer to visit our particular institution. Is that clear with this? Just click on one saying that you understood, or if you have any doubt so that I can repeat it. So if you send me the message so that I'll understand, you people understood, so that I can go to the next topic. Okay, so almost I'm getting a messages. Okay. So next, one more thing is choosing digital marketing channels. So what are the different platform we have to target the audience? Can anyone tell me?
Instagram.
Sorry?
Instagram.
Okay.
Pinterest is also used for digital marketing channels, right now?
Sorry, come again.
Pinterest.
Pinterest, correct.
Websites.
Okay. So different platform that are based on the target audience. So first thing is what we call it as SEO. So what is SEO?
Search engine optimization.
Yes. So search engine optimization. So what do you mean by search engine optimization? So once we talk about the search engine optimization, which will rank your website higher than the Google search. Okay. So this plays an important role in the digital marketing. So making a website rank higher. Okay, so higher than the Google. So next we have one more option called as SEM. So what is a full form of SEM? So can anyone tell me what is a full form of SEM? In other word, we can say as Google Ads also. So SEM stands for Search Engine Marketing. Okay, so search engine marketing means where we have to pay. So it's a paid ads on Google, what we call it as. So what is paid ad? So let's go back to the normal page. So once if I come back, where you can see some of the options will be having a sponsored. So you might have seen some ads on Instagram page also sponsored. So those things and all will be paid promotion. Once if I click on that particular link where we have to pay per link also. So that is depends on the Google ads where we have to pay. So some or where they'll be working as per organic method also. Okay. So next here we have one more option called as the SMM. So do you have any idea what is SMM? So SMS is social media marketing. Okay, so as you people told that it's why we have a social media promotions. So that promotions will be on a Facebook, Instagram, plus YouTube, plus we do have under LinkedIn also. So this and all is the social media marketing. In other word, we call it as the SMM. Okay. So next we have content marketing. So content marketing where we are going to use it for the blogs, videos, reels. For that purpose and all, we can use the email marketing. Okay. Plus influencer also will be there who is promoting our business. Even through that also we can reach. Or let's assume that we are going to start some gym. So in that cases, I'll promote my channel on the social media, or I do use with the YouTube channel while using the workout and all. So that's how the people will come across to join in our particular classes, whatever it is. Is that clear till here?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you show the fourth step? I want to write that.
Fourth step, okay. You can able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. So what is affiliate marketing? Can anyone tell me?
When the product is in your own, you're selling someone else's product, but then you get a commission on every product, every single copy that is sold.
Yes. So other promotes your product and then they earn the commissions. So other will promote your product. So on that they will earn the commission. Okay. So next one is the influencer. So that is also one of the kind of marketing. So promotions will be given. So through that, even we can get the list of the people. So promotion by social media. So is that clear with this choosing a digital marketing channels? So you have written this or you want me to scroll it up
Ma'am, could you scroll it down a little?
from the first point that choosing digital marketing?
No, ma'am, from affiliate marketing.
You wrote it? So is that clear, guys? Please press 1 if it is so. Please reply in the chat box. Okay. So next we are going to start with the other option called as creating a content, and then we are using a campaigns. Okay, so content is where I can tell you that it's art of digital marketing. In that we have a different way of writing the content. Okay, so content is the heart of digital marketing. So in that we have different types of content. So first one I can say has a blog post. So next one, we have a social media post. Okay, plus we are going to use the videos or images, plus we'll be running on ads, plus email newspaper. So these are the platform where we use for the creating a content and then campaigns. So here we should understand what all the important where we have to follow. First thing, we should understand the content should be useful and easy to understand, which is very attractive, plus problem solving should be there. So suppose if I say that I'm going to start some blog. So now here you can see we have that particular name followed by the different variation of, like LinkedIn we have, YouTube channel we have, Facebook we have. So again if I come down, Instagram page we have. So like this, if I search on that particular person, so where it displays all the informations over here. So where you'll be getting a clear information so that the person will understand what they wanted to purchase for. So let's assume that where I can give you some example to understand. So let's assume that a skincare brand where they're going to create some Instagram reels. So in that Instagram reels, which will be relevant on the skincare. So they're going to give some tips. So then they do the a blog. So how to, for example, how to reduce acne with naturally. So this is the int where we are putting them in the mind so that they have to come and see my product in that particular reels. Plus I do send them an option called as email followed by 20% discount offer. So what happens here? Usually, if I say that I'm going to inquire something. So let's come back here. Suppose if I go to NICT website, where you can see it is asking name of the person, email ID, mobile number. So why we are targeting on email ID? So that we can send our details through the mail also. So let's say that I'm giving my name, I'm giving my email ID, plus I'm giving my mobile number. So now immediately I'll be getting the different variation of courses. So for example, I'm looking for data analytics. So now it is asking me to specify the location. So if I give all the information, it will be submitted over here. So mobile number is mandatory. So all this information, if I give to that particular person, they will track us on through email or mobile, or whatever the number has been given, WhatsApp. So that's how they'll target on the customers. Is that clear? So content marketing, which is very powerful to create, these are the types where we have to come across.
Ma'am, can you please scroll up to influence marketing?
Sorry?
Can you please scroll up to influence marketing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this one you can just make a note, creating content and campaigns. You can just write it down till you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I hope all have taken the notes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next one. So next step is we have to execute. So executing the digital marketing plans. So can you tell me what all the plans or action where we can take to work on this particular option? So now I have to execute on digital marketing. Say that I have to get the number of online customers. So what all the actions we can take here? So I can say plan into action. So can anyone tell me what all the activities I can include in this?
Creating content for it in a captivating way, like putting a hook to the starting of any content.
Okay.
Creating roadmap,
Okay.
tracking progress,
Yes. So first thing we use a posting method. So posting method where it happens through social media. Next, so where we have to run on paid promotions. So where we call it as the paid hats. Okay. So then we are sending emails. Plus we need to publish blogs, and then we are collaborating. So collaborating what happens with the influencer so that they will promote our channel because already they have a number of followers, so that it will reach with the number of people. Okay, so let's say that I'm going to open a YouTube channel. So once we see the YouTube channel over here, now you can watch, there is option called as sponsored. So I hope you can able to see this. So tally we are getting a sponsored option. Once if I click, it goes to that particular website. So this sponsored, where we call it as a paid ads. Again, if I scroll it down, where you can see this chat GPT also, they're giving as a sponsored. So like this, they will run on the ads once we are collaborating with the influencer, so that it will reach with effective, so that I'll be getting more particular audience also. Okay, so I can give you some example. E-commerce. E-commerce is nothing but it's online platform, what we call it as a websites. So this website will run a ad. So they will run an ad by using under the Google. So where if I say that I'm going to buy some sports shoe online, so they post daily on Instagram. Plus they send the email on the weekends. So they'll target on the people most probably on the weekends. Why? Because where the person do work more on the social media online platform, so that it will be popping up to them, so that they will have some curiosity to come and purchase the product. Is that clear? So you understood how to execute on the digital marketing plans when I'm running some action to be taken on the product. So next you can make a note on it, executing on the digital marketing plans. Okay, you have done? So if you understood, please do type on chat box 2. Okay. So last step. So we have to monitoring. So we have to monitoring, and then we have to measure, and then we have to optimize. So this will be the last step on the process of digital marketing. Okay, so what all the tools we can use if I'm using this particular option? Can anyone tell me?
Ma'am, could you please repeat the question?
We have to, like for example, if I say I want to use some tools to recognize how to monetize with the product.
AI generated websites?
Sorry.
AI generated websites, like automated websites.
Okay, so one is where we can reach through website traffic. Then, so have you heard about CTR? So CTR means where we say click through rate. It's clickable. That means the whatever the ad they're running, it's clickable where they have to pay for it. So that we call it as a Google Ads. And then one more we have a Google search. Then where we can have some leads plus sales, where we can say that I want to improve my ads or changing the content and targeting for the better audience. So all this can be done through our measuring on the people to attract. So main thing, even email analytics also will be coming across. Why? Because some people do use the email to get the number of discounts. If I click on that, the scratch card will be there. It is applicable. Sometimes you might have seen through UPI also, Google or a phone pay. So we have some offers on that particular websites. So that is also one of the option where we can sell our products through this particular option. According to that, the revenue will generate. So for example, if I can say ad gets many click but no sales. So we have to change our design. Then improve our landing page and change the audience targeting. All this it is important. Let's say that if I go back to the product, so online shopping, if I click, now where you can see we have a Flipkart, Amazon, Snapdeal and all I have. For example, by looking at this picture, if I click on this, where you can see rating 3.3. So I'll go above 4 only. So if the rating is like this, then we have to improve on the quality. That is very important. Plus sometimes the people come across looking at the picture, so you should show your creativity. So that creativity also matters on the changing the ad. If that is not good, they'll not come across. Whenever you're using any particular designs or something where you have to work in a professional way, giving a standard color with a unique font so that the people will understand what you're trying to explain them. Okay, so for example, if an ad gets many clicks but no sales, so in that cases, first thing you have to change the ad design. Then I have to improve landing page. Landing page means my page has to come in the third place or fourth place, like that. So again, change audience targeting. So this and all it is important when you're working on the different variation of digital marketing. For example, again if I scroll it down, you can see we have a different options over here, like 1 2 3. So most probably I'll go to second page or I'll go to third page. Apart from that, I'll not be going on this other icons. Why? Because I'll search on the top page. So this also we have to improve on the landing page. Suppose if I say NICT, so if I type NICT, where it is coming on the second. So again, if I scroll it down, where if I go to the 8th page, see different webs like particular institutions and all it's coming. So almost we target on the first, second or third page only. So this is for monitoring and measuring with the optimization. So this also, it's very important to understand to reach with the audience. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you have any doubts over here?
Ma'am, could you please explain what leads is again?
What you want me to explain?
Leads,
Leads.
the fourth one, yeah.
Yeah. So lead is what sometimes if I say I have a walk-in customer. So walk-in customer in the sense I do fill all the informations. For example, a name, mobile number, plus I'll collect him or her email ID, plus I'll be getting some additional detail of address also. So sometimes what happens, walking customer, they might convert and then we sell the product. Sometimes it will not happen. So what we do is we send them a prospect of the office. Like for example, let's assume that we are giving a flat 30% offer. So if they are not looking for a WhatsApp, and then I'll target on the email. So that's how we get the leads. Like we have a first stage, second stage, like that. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So that and all will be working in future with practically how to work on those options and all. So I hope you understood with the process.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, so please do update me on a chat box so that we'll start with the other topic. Okay, so all understood with the topic. So next we are going to start with the customer. Okay, so it's a realistic profile on ideal customer based on the real data research, where we are going to get the information directly face to face. So sometimes what happens, a customer will, let's say that we are going for some malls, we would have given some information. They will say it's a lucky draw, you can fill this information and all. I think you people might have heard about it. So sometimes they'll give us a, there is a lucky draw is going on. If you give your information so that you, if you're selected, we'll give a call to you. Have anyone come across with that? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in that cases, where we have to run on, like for example, money and time are wasted. So what is the feedback what we collect from the customer? So let's say that, for example, if you sell baby products, okay, so you will not target on college students. Am I right? So you will target on parents. So this, so here what happens, we have to person helps you to decide. Okay, so before starting digital marketing, before creating the ads or a content, while launching a new product, we have to improve on the existing with the marketing. So existing marketing, what happens here, we have be having a different variation of details where I have to collect from the customer. That is very important here. So first thing, name, it is depends on it, but age, gender, education, occupation, then location and status of the person, whether he is married or not. So all these informations we have to collect it. Plus we need to know about the interest and the hobbies. So if the person loves on the fashion, and then we create some relevant to the products. So this and all is the important thing to achieve our goals and motivation. Okay, is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
And suppose if I say I'm going to sell you one product, so you have to know what is the status and what is a brand, so those things and all will be coming across. Plus, when we are using online, so online, as we know that search behavior, device used, so device and searching, that is also main thing. So for example, the way you search on the Google, the way I type, suppose if I say NICT courses, if I type it according to that, I have to give my a tagline, or we do use with the hashtag. So if I use a hashtag, so number of people who are using that particular hashtag, so where I can reach my audience. So you might have seen in the Instagram and all, right? So they'll be using the hashtag and taglines and all. So if I say tagline, so this taglines will be having some particular products relevant to the branch. Okay, so this and all, it is important to understand once if I'm using this particular option. So then I'll be having marketing channels. So marketing channels, WhatsApp images also, it will be included in this. So suppose if I say we have a person name, what is the interest, shopping details, everything I have to collect the information from the a person whoever is going to visit my channel. So in that cases where it is easy to understand and easy to sell our products on that. Suppose if I go to the YouTube channel, if I'm running some ads, suppose. So now here you can see different ads and this and all will be available. So like this they'll be launching. So advertise and monetize. So this is a sponsored ads. So once if I click, this is clickable ads where they'll be paying to the Googles. Okay, is that clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you show the clickable ads again?
What you want me to show? Clickable ads, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So once we go to the YouTube channel, see now I have a sponsored. This is clickable ads where you can see there is a sponsored for Windows 10 support. So it's an operating system. So they are introducing with a laptop. So once if I click on this, it goes to that particular website. So we were seeing a YouTube channel, but it has been redirected to that particular website. So once if I scroll it down, so where I can see the entire information on that particular product. So this is a strategy to improve the number of customers to come in and visit our channel. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So have you written this step 7?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next is channels of digital marketing. So we have different channels. So first one is SEO, then SEM, or we call it as Google Ads, So next we have SMM, and then content marketing. So which I've explained you previously, all this and all, it's the channels. Okay, first one, what we have a search engine optimization. So which we have different types in that. So SEO, if I talk about, so we have types of SEO. So what we call it as on page. So on page SEO is nothing but what we call it as the content plus keywords. Okay, and next one we have other option called as off page SEO, that is for backlinks. Backlinks. So next one is the technical SEO, that is nothing but website speed. So channels of digital marketing. So these are the different marketing. So under that we have two types. So on page, off page, and technical. Okay. So if I say as example, best coaching institute near me, and then we appear the website, and then it is used on the blogs, e-commerce websites, and educational website. So as I told you, where you can search for best coaching institute. So now if I type, automatically you can see number of options are indicating, like best coaching in Bangalore, best coaching in Bangalore for NEET. So all this is a where they have given the content and some keywords. Okay, so this keywords which will help to search on that particular institution. So now here I will type it as the institute. So once if I type it as institute, then I'll give institute near me. Once if I enter, where you can see the institute near me, it is showing the option at the top. So again, if I come back, if I say more places, so relevant to that, where you can see at the first we have sponsored. So once if it is a sponsored, they are paying for the Google ads. Again, if I scroll it down, where you can see the different institution which is appearing. Okay, so this is used by blogs, e-commerce sites plus educational website. They'll be using on this SEO. Is that clear? So you can make a note on this channels for digital marketing. Under that SEO type of different types. So SEM, it's paid on the Google Ads. So let's say that, for example, buy mobile phones online. So first few results will be marked as the ad. So I'll show you that. We just copy this. I'll just paste here. So now you can see all this are some are paid and some are with the organic method they have tried with. So like this we have a multiple mobile showrooms. So that will be running an ad through the Google Ads. Okay. So next one we have SMM. So SMM is for the social media. So most probably the promotions will be given in the different platform that is based on the social media. So content writing, as we know that reels, videos, those things we have to post it. So till here, is that clear? Say 3 if it is understood in the chat box. Okay. So almost I got the message saying that there is no doubt. So someone asking me the second step process.
Yes, ma'am.
You're asking about the digital marketing process?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. So I can just make a note on this. 1 minute. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So any other notes you wanted? Have you made a note on notes, whatever I've explained you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll just give you 5 minutes. Just go through whatever I've explained you. If you have any doubts, let me know so that I can explain you. So, all understood? You can unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll continue the class tomorrow. So if you have any doubts, like maybe yesterday's class or today's class, let me know tomorrow. If it is so, I'll just repeat you the same.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, bye.